watching HALENVILLE Live with Fruitcake Tony. Woo!
What's up, people?
All right. Yeah, well, we are live. Man, it gets later and later, guys. Yeah, it does.
Yeah.
But we're off and running. We are HALENVILLE Live. This is Tuesday night. Fruitcake Tony, Charles Green, Ed Dubril, along talking all things Van Halen.
Van Halen.
Yeah.
One of my favorite nights of the week.
How's things going this week, fellas? Charles, what's up, dude?
It's good seeing everybody. HALENVILLE.
Yeah.
Tuesday night. It's my favorite night of the week. Thank you, Jimmy Ray. Freaking kick ass, bro.
Right on.
Yeah. Hope everybody's doing
nice
good.
one.
Everybody's doing well, man. A lot of big news in the Van Halen world. My goodness.
Man, exciting at times. Goodness.
It's funny. Van Halen makes moves, and all of a sudden we all start getting new merch. It's like a cycle of life going on here. It's pretty cool. Really enjoying it right now.
Yeah. Well,
Very cool.
New goodies are on the horizon. If last week wasn't exciting enough with the release of Mammoth 2, been listening to that nonstop since.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We can camp out on it for about 3 hours if you want.
Yeah,
I know you don't want to, but we can camp out if you want. I love the album.
We'll check back as far as that goes here in a couple of weeks, because I'm sure I'll have it in the player for a while. Hope you're enjoying it as well.
Yeah, me too.
I'm loving all the videos. I love all the videos. My God, man.
Yeah, and cool merch. New merch.
I'm just going to say it like this. I overslept and my dog is sick. For those of you in the know, you know. If you don't, you'll find out. That's all I'm saying. Very cool. Very cool.
Yeah. Yeah. Very excited about that, but there is some new Van Halen news that has splashed across my eyeballs a day or so ago, and very tasty. We'll get into that here shortly. Yeah, because I want to choose my words kind of carefully, but big Van Halen news. Yeah.
Very exciting.
And we're gonna clue you in on that. We'll do a little later, Charles. We'll do them some nearly impossible Van Halen trivia.
I think you're being a little soft on him personally this week. Like you want to give some merch away because.
Yeah, that was.
I'm just saying. It's anybody's game tonight, you guys.
So for tonight, for trivia, I'm going to hook you up with a new Mammoth pick.
That's cool,
Oh.
dude.
All right?
That is super
right.
cool.
Whoa.
You're
I
giving those
dropped
away.
it. Let me show you the other side.
Don't let Lucy get it.
Yeah. No. So that, yeah.
Oh, dude.
Check it.
Oh,
I want one.
That's what we're playing for
Ah, that's cool.
tonight.
Nah,
Very cool.
nah, nah,
Very cool.
nah, nah. I have.
Got a question.
Is that what this
question
comes
locked
Because
and
I'm
loaded
totally
for
cool
you.
with that, bro. We can go all schoolyard and everything. It's totally cool. We're talking Van Halen.
You'll have to check your Christmas stocking.
That's how it is. Yeah, it's just really fun times right now in the Van Halen world, you guys.
Yes.
Oh, yes, it is. All right, so let's before we proceed any further on this lovely Tuesday night. Yeah, beautiful sunset too tonight that I kind of missed. But let's open up the chat. What do you think?
Yeah, I'm looking at all these people out there now.
All right. I see. Yeah, I see the cool kids here.
I see some
There's
of you in there.
Andy Carson at the bottom, and
Right there, Andy.
Mikey Mojo right behind him. Good to see you, dude.
Right.
Guitar Man 45 in the house.
Good to see you,
Bo,
Bo.
what's up?
What's up, Bo?
DJ Play Nice, good to see you, dude.
Right on, DJ.
Welcome. Joe
Welcome to
Hurley,
Halenville.
84. What's up, bro?
Right on, Joe.
All right. And there's Patty Deal, guys.
Hey, Patty.
Hey,
I'm going to
sweetheart.
scroll up if my mouse has really been misbehaving all afternoon. All right. I see James G. Welcome.
Right on, James.
Good to see you. And there's Jimmy Ray Hawkins, Charles.
We love Jimmy Ray. Right on, Jimmy Ray.
How about Hip Metal Works?
Hey,
we love Hip
right.
Metal Works too. Right on,
Yeah,
Hip.
right
Very
on,
good to
dude.
see you, bro.
Always good to see you.
We love all you guys, man. It's
Yeah,
all
there's
good.
Keith Campbell in the
Keith
house.
Campbell.
What's up, Keith?
Right
What's up,
on,
brother?
Keith.
Right on.
Good to see you, dude. All right, I'm still scrolling. There is Kurt, 5150. What's up, Kurt?
Kurt.
Hope your week's going well, bro. Hope you're keeping it in the short grass, hopefully. And there's Jay. What's up, Jay? Good to see you, dude.
Right on, Jay. Good to see you.
Man, my mouse is struggling. Six-fingered assault. What's up, man?
Right on, brother.
Hey,
Right on,
all
6 feet.
All Dave, all night, Charles.
Right
There he
on,
is,
Dave.
all day.
Yeah.
Gotta love it.
There's Jay Turner, the bass man for the Mighty Mean Street, North
Mighty Mean
Carolina's premier.
Yeah.
Mighty Mean Street.
Mm-hmm. There's Connor Johnson. What's up, bro?
Connor, what's
Good
going
to
on,
see
Connor?
you, dude.
Hey,
Right
Connor.
on, man.
Right on. And
Welcome to
Six-Fingered
Halenville, brother.
Assault. Nice to see you,
We
too.
got 6 fingers. We got him
Yeah.
again. That's awesome.
Good to see you guys. If you're just jumping in, say hello in the chat. It's Tuesday night. We're talking all things Van Halen, and we're going to let the cat out of the bag on a big piece of Van Halen news as soon as my little mouse can
Lawnmower tapes. What's up, buddy?
waddle its way down there.
Lawnmower, what's going on? Did we get Brandon Gorman?
What's up, Brandon?
Welcome to Halenville, Brandon.
Hey.
Right
All
on.
right.
New names. A lot of new names. tonight. I like
WD
that.
5150. What's up, man?
Right on,
there you go.
WD. Welcome. Hey, R2, R3 as well, bro.
R2, what's up, bro?
Right there, R2.
Ryan Hall.
You rock. Very cool. I think we got everybody, unless someone's jumped in.
They're all
There's Ryan.
they're all stumbling in.
Ryan, right on, brother. Love you, man.
All right, yeah. Okay. Nice to see everybody. Yeah.
Yeah, you guys rock.
Balls.
Very cool. Very cool.
All right, so let's get on with it. So,
Yes, they do, Brandon. Yes, they do, brother.
Yes.
hey, Sherry C., good to see you.
Hi, Sherry.
Hey, Sherry, welcome to Halenville.
Right on.
Very cool.
All right.
Well, you're sort of cool yourself, Ashley.
Oh, that's so nice. Was that Siri?
Yes, it was.
Right
She
on,
loves me,
girl.
you know. She loves me. There's no question about it.
I'm telling.
All right, so let's share what we know. So tomorrow there will be an official announcement. Okay. The Sammy Hagar era Van Halen studio albums are being remastered and will be a part of a 5-pack box set. And the 5th is a collection of rarities with Sammy, the Little Feat cover, Political Blues, stuff from the movie sessions, the Twister.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yep.
And we'll look at that here shortly, Ed. But so it's finally happening. It's
is
finally
there supposed
happening.
to be a mystery track that's separate, or is that going to be on? I'm a little confused.
I just think that it's speculation at this point, but there will be. The bottom line is the Sammy era stuff is getting remastered, and we'll all hear about it tomorrow, Wednesday.
Gotcha.
So, glory.
Excellent.
Are we having any fun yet?
That's wonderful.
So
That's cool.
it will be really, really cool to hear all of these remastered, especially one in particular, and we'll talk more about that as we go. I don't want to get too deep right this second, but that's what's up. So
very cool.
You probably saw something yesterday afternoon about this, and we'll all know tomorrow officially. So there you go. So
excellent.
All right.
Very nice.
So I'll be very curious to see tomorrow, guys, what's going to be on the 5th album. So
are we talking about the 8-song rarity disc?
Yeah.
Okay.
They're saying Apolitical Blues, Up for Breakfast.
Okay.
And a couple more from the movie soundtrack sessions.
Yep.
Okay.
So yeah.
I heard possibly Crossing Over would be on there.
Could be.
We'll all find out together tomorrow.
You know, Ed, you brought up earlier that Sammy got he's been vocal about this. If you've been following him in the last few months, actually, I heard a little something about it, but you had actually mentioned it. You brought it back to my attention.
Yep.
He's talked about a lot of this kind of in depth a little bit. He gave a lot of little Easter eggs and stuff to let us know what either might be or would be upcoming.
Yeah, he's excited. Yeah.
Yeah, this is a good time for this. Excellent timing for it. I'm anxious to see it all and absorb the whole thing. We're talking about remastered work here. It's always interesting to take a remastered CD and play it and then make the comparison
to the old one. Yes.
Well, yeah, it's just always interesting. It's
What's up, Droopy?
Um,
and
very
we
cool.
we all know which one that we're
What's up,
that
Polly?
we want remastered the most. I wonder which one.
Yeah, I wonder.
Mm-hmm.
The chimpanzee's wondering, which one do we want to remaster the most?
That's it, man.
But
That's
remastering is not remixing, right? I mean, what more can they do with it? Is it just going to be a little louder, a little clearer, or I mean, what?
You know what? That's a world that.
I'm not an engineer.
I'm not an engineer.
I don't know.
I do not know.
I'm not even a musician, so I couldn't tell you. I'm just a Uber fan. But I hope that OU812 sounds a lot better. That's all I got to say. We need more bass in that CD album.
I'm anxious. Yeah, Ed. Well, and Tony, I'm anxious to see who they've gotten to actually do this. I mean, that's really important. That's a big deal.
Yeah.
Who did they choose to do this? A lot of unanswered questions here. I'm excited.
I would say whoever did the right here, right now already.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I think you're right.
And that's not been a month or so ago.
Yeah, that's true.
That coming out. So this announcement it's kind of right on top of that.
Mm-hmm.
That's good. I'm not complaining. But my wish for all of this, and I'm sure I can speak for others, is that I want to hear Mike's bass pound like it does on Carnal.
Yes.
On OU812.
Yes.
That's what I want to hear OU812 become. Now, I may be asking a whole lot, guys, but
nah.
We'll see soon enough.
Right.
It better flip and happen. Okay, I'm going to take that stance right there. It better happen. It needed to happen. The fans have been screaming for it since.
Charles
needed
said
to happen.
So.
I'm hoping it did. That's one of my big anticipations in this whole thing. Like I said, comparing the original work to remastered work is sometimes bittersweet. Sometimes you just can't outdo the original because it's original.
Right.
But I'm anxious and I'm very optimistic it's going to be huge. And that's really cool.
Send it out to the masses.
And it is going to be, we all already know that this is going to be huge because everybody wants this.
Yeah, it's overdue. You're absolutely right. You're absolutely right about that.
Yeah, it wasn't nice for them to ignore that catalog as much as they did. At least it's getting some attention now.
We'll have to see what it looked. Maybe it's a couple of different packages and they're nice, and we'll see tomorrow, man. I'm excited as I can be, man.
So if you guys purchase this box set, are you going for LPs or are you going for CD?
Me?
That's interesting. Huh? I'm gonna wait. I'm gonna be last to answer.
Me, CD.
Yeah.
Okay, so I had this conversation, not about this particular remastered set, but just about music in general with my daughter just yesterday evening.
Oh, wow. There you go.
And we made a decision that other than buying like signed CDs for me personally, I have Apple Music. I can download, buy albums. I can have all the music put on there and that's my digital connection to music now through earbuds at work. That's 90% of everything I do.
Okay.
So a signed CD is highly valuable to me. Collectible stuff. But if I buy a regular CD, it's just buying a regular CD that I keep sealed. That's still cool. I'm not taking away from that. That's totally cool too. But I'm never going to open it. I'm never going to use it. I'm never going to use that CD. Never. So I would rather buy vinyl.
I'm buying the CDs, so that's my main means of listening to music.
Well, we're going retro. We're getting back into old school audio. My daughter has reintroduced me to it. She stumbled onto it a few years ago. She has a record collection, a bona fide collection that's pretty badass. And so we talked about it, and we're gonna just start. I'm gonna start buying vinyl again.
Yeah, me too.
I'm buying vinyl. I'm getting this set in vinyl, and it'll be like in the family archive of records. I can't believe I'm saying that in 2023, but I'm buying flipping vinyl albums. Absolutely.
Yeah.
Well, the right here, right now one, I bought vinyl. I ran out to my local store. They had one left.
Awesome.
And I said, shit, I'm getting it. So I ran down there and I got it. So I think I'm going to buy vinyl this time as well. And like you, Charles, I'll probably download I do have a CD collection from the old days. I have 500 CDs. But nowadays, I'd rather be nostalgic and get the vinyl.
Bo in the chat, he says, Guitar Man 45, he says he's still got all his 70s and 80s albums stored away. I have a lot. My brother is kind of like you,
What's
Bo.
up, Lewis?
He's got
good to see you.
He's got crates and crates.
Like
and
Dr.
I get
Demento.
it. I totally get it, bro. I remember Dr. Demento.
Yeah, Dr. Demento. He had a huge collection.
I remember his radio show. I used to listen to him.
Every Sunday
night. Did you used to listen to him too?
All the time.
Man,
yeah.
Man, oh man.
I've got all of my old vinyl and cassettes, but you can tell when each era kind of cut off, where the vinyl ends and the cassette started, and where the cassette started, and CDs. So, yeah, I was never a big. I bought the first Mammoth on vinyl and CD just so I could get the insert, the signed insert in the album. So it's the only reason. But yeah, I'm not a big.
That's a great reason, though. That's the reason I'd buy it. You know.
Well, yeah, but.
Yeah, we got a couple of people. We got Quentin James in the chat. It's good to see you, Quentin. Love you, bro. Fairfield Guitars. Good to see you, Lewis. Right on, brother.
Oh yeah. Everybody's.
There's Tommy down there too.
Tommy, right on, Tommy. Love you, bro.
The chat's going crazy.
I'm missing. It's jumping, man. It is jumping right now.
Yeah. Hey, Jay. Yeah, it's still 5 by 7. Yep. That's how big it is. Yep. Okay.
Very cool.
Hey, you guys remember the old CD players that you put on a tray in your car and you'd plug the cassette adapter in? Which was kind of...
Wow, dude. Yeah. I do remember those.
I thought that was kind of counterintuitive because you want the CD sound, but you're getting it through a cassette player.
Yeah.
You're plugging in a cassette tape. Like,
yes.
It's grabbing the sound from a cassette.
The quality wasn't the same. The quality was really no better than having a cassette.
And then you hit a bump and forget it. Skip.
They didn't last long. Didn't last long. And that technology came and flew right out the door.
Mm-hmm.
It's funny how we build shit better. That's what we do. We build something, and then someone else sees the design, and then they improve on it, hopefully, and everything just gets better and better and better.
And
I find that fascinating.
CDs when they first came out. My first CD was Kiss Crazy Nights. I shit you not. I don't know why I bought it, but it was all right.
Really, you remember that?
Kiss Crazy Nights was my first CD, and it was probably about $40. That's how much they were back when they first came out. They were so expensive.
I remember $35, $36. It's kind of like what I remember, 35, 36.
Yeah, around there. Yeah, they supposedly would never skip, and you didn't have to worry about any of that. Yeah, sure.
Yeah, well, in the early days of CDs, you blow the wad on the car stereo with the newfangled CD player, and it skips like crazy, and
Yep.
yeah, it wasn't looking good at first, but
No.
it ironed itself out.
No, not at all.
Yeah, I was worried about it there at first. I was like, oh man, no, I am just fine with cassettes.
Yeah. Eventually, I got a nice Alpine from my 5-liter Mustang, and I was rocking, man. I was,
There
Right
you
on.
go, brother.
amp, preamp, equalizer. I had everything in that car, man.
Nice.
Yeah, yeah. That was the good old days.
The good old days, bro.
Rocking out to Motley Crue and Van Halen. That was awesome.
Yeah.
Going to
Man,
the
times
beach,
have changed.
cru-
Oh, hey,
cruise,
KXM Rock. Right
cruising
there,
with your
brother.
windows down, and everybody like going, yeah, on the sidewalk. They were all cheering at you because you were playing the good shit.
You didn't
Good
spend
times.
a bunch of money every car you got on having a nice car stereo, but a couple of cars for all of us.
I used to
We
take
we
the
went all
stereo.
out.
I
Yeah.
would pull the stereo out of the car I was selling
Me
and
too.
keep it for the car I was going to buy and then go through the whole reinstallation of
We
that stereo.
I've done that. Yep.
Darn right. That went on for 10 years. For 10 years. I was like you, Ed. Just like you,
Yeah.
bro.
How many trips
I
to
remember
Radio
when
Shack?
Jensen came out with the triaxial
Oh,
5x7 oval speakers. So I
yes.
made 2 boxes. I had those suckers tucked in the back and I cut the holes in my trunk. I had
Yep.
be a little BMW at the time. And so that thing was like oh God, it was gnarly, dude. It was absolutely gnarly.
Oh shit, he
Oh
had it
yeah, I
in his
used to listen to
trunk.
Number of the Beast going down
Oh,
Pacific Coast Highway. People thought I was possessed. It was, totally cool, totally
AC
cool, bro.
ACDC rocked with those speakers, and what
Yeah,
was really
What's
good,
up,
believe it or
Brian?
not, was even with the fake drums, was the Cars. The Cars sound was
Candio was
amazing.
cool, dude.
Yes.
Especially when it was nighttime and you had a couple of girls in the car and you were cruising down the Esplanade. Candio was
Oh
cool,
yeah.
way cool, way cool. Brian
Yep.
S, right on, Brian, right on, bro.
So anyway, we're digressing. but
Hey, Van Halen's coming out with some fresh stuff, guys.
so we're going
What's
Awesome.
up,
back.
Bryce?
Right
Hey,
on,
Brian.
Good to
Bryce.
see you, dude.
Right on,
You got
bro.
the Beagle Beagle? Yeah, everybody's
Um,
up in the chat.
yeah. So very exciting news that we'll all hear tomorrow officially.
Oh yeah.
So what you're hearing here tonight is the unofficial announcement.
This
But
is unofficially official.
yeah, this is just the night before. This is just the leak, I guess. So, but yeah, well,
That's so cool.
exciting day tomorrow.
Yeah. Yeah.
I'm interested in the 8-track, 8-song CD, the
Let
5th.
Ed,
really-
let's look at that soundtrack CD, dude. If you
The one from Twister?
yeah,
Twister.
Okay.
All right. Yeah, there it is. And of course, the 2 Van Halen songs on there are "Humans Being" and "Respect the Wind." And I imagine that they might. I don't know if they add these to the bonus CD, if they're going to be any different. They might do the extended version of "Respect the Wind," which was played during the credits of the song. It was a lot longer, a lot more involved. It was probably 8 minutes or something. It was crazy.
Mhm.
Humans Being, I don't think was any different from the movie to the CD, but yeah, I think and I think Between Us Two is probably going to be the one that they're not saying. I believe that was a throwaway from Twister.
Okay.
And Sammy was talking about that one a lot. and he seems to think that, you know, that's the one that they're gonna. He said it was a really good song, and that's the one that is probably gonna be remastered.
I'll be right back. Excuse me.
Right on, bro. I remember him in that interview talking about that.
Yeah. Yeah, and then of course, I don't know if Apolitical Blues is going to be a different version. I mean, who knows? I'm guessing Crossing Over is probably just going to be Crossing Over. It was a bonus on a Japanese CD. We didn't get it in America. And then you have the ones from this one. You have the It's About Time, Learning to See, and Up for Breakfast, which I don't care for Up for Breakfast. Sorry. But
everybody has their favorites.
Yeah. It just didn't appeal to me, even though I like a lot of songs.
Somewhere out there, somebody's saying "Man Up for Breakfast" and some shit. So you know what I mean. That's
more
just
like it's more like up Chuck for breakfast.
Oh, I hear you, bro.
Jay Santiago, good to see you, bro.
Right on, Jay. You rock, brother. You rock.
Yeah.
But the music, I mean, even though I don't like the song per se, it's Eddie Van Halen. I like the music. I just didn't like the concept and the lyrics. That's all.
What song are you talking about, Ed?
Up for Breakfast.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Don't care
I'm hearing that's on there. Yeah.
It's About Time. That wasn't too bad.
Yeah. Well, you know what? The thing about the soundtrack songs, they're always very commercial. Usually, they have a real commercial vibe to them, and they are not necessarily trying to hit one group of people. Their target audience is everyone, you know, because it's for the movie.
It's for the movie.
So, you know, it's just nice.
And they changed the arrangement for it. I mean, when you watch the movie, and they start coming out of the bushes there toward that cornfield, they already started playing "Humans Being." It's a little different arrangement.
And it's the vibe of the movie in that moment, you know. So
if you didn't see the movie, but you're still a Van Halen fan, it was with the other two songs on the best of, and I can see where Jay Santiago's coming from, but that was the one that of those new songs, those three, that was the one that I didn't like for a long time. I've learned to like it, and I like it now. I mean, I do.
You didn't like Humans Being?
Not at first.
No?
No. But that was probably just by comparison of the other two, having been so long since we've had new, and it was Dave on the other two, and
so
sorry,
it grew on you.
Sorry.
Hey, if you're a Van Halen fan and you haven't,
I did it.
The soundtrack songs in the movie. That's just wrong. You got to do that because that's the whole vibe of the song. It's not just hearing the song. That's a soundtrack to a movie.
Hello, Monique.
Absorbed in that way. Anyway, I'm just saying.
I think Humans Being is not Humans Being. Respect the Wind. I think it's just haunting. I love it. It worked really well. I mean, just Ed and Al, what they did for that. Ed's sound effects and guitar playing on that was just unbelievable. I mean, it was.
He did evolve.
It puts you in a mood. I don't know how to explain it, but I really. And when they came out in 2004, when they reunited and they started playing Humans Being.
Hey Gregory, welcome,
live,
dude.
I'm like, finally they're playing Humans Being live. That's awesome, you know. And they had the old gray sky and the clouds and everything in the background, kind of like the video, and all kinds of images of tornadoes and shit like that. But
so they tried to deliver live the same vibe and package that they were trying to give you in the movie.
Yes,
it's cool.
Yes.
That's cool as shit.
Yes. I mean, Eddie was, probably about 80% that tour, but
So
still,
they did do that live, but they never did the other two,
no.
the new Roth songs. They never did those.
I wish. Oh my God, that would have been it when
I
they
know.
came back with Dave. I'm like, all right, can't get stuff no
Hey,
more.
Randy.
BY's Magic, hell yeah, that'd be awesome. I would.
Oh, I
I
know.
would have
That
loved
really
it.
is a
Yeah.
He
good
did?
song. BY's Magic. It's a good song.
And
Eddie
I
played
guess I
Humans-
kind of expected it too.
Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah,
even after the fact, when Dave wouldn't do any of the Hagar stuff, um,
those were
but I thought for
excellent.
sure he'd at least do those, right?
Those were excellent songs. I can't believe they didn't. I don't know why they didn't go back to them. I mean, that would have been great if they did that in 2007 or 12 or
Any of them.
15
Yeah.
even,
Mhm.
whatever, whichever tour. I mean, people would have went nuts, especially us, old time fans.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
But so you put up that Randy Price said that he played Humans Being on the 3 tour. Really? I don't remember that.
I didn't hear that.
I went
I
to
didn't hear that either.
I went to 4 concerts. I don't remember Humans Being on the 3 tour. Wow.
They did it. When did they do it? Either on that tour or the 04 tour?
They did it on the 04 tour. I know that for
Okay.
sure. But
That's awesome.
Maybe they did
maybe
a
a
few
couple of
nights
times they did it. Yeah.
Maybe so.
Shit.
I want to hear that.
That would Gary would
That's
have sang
cool.
it, obviously.
That's cool, man.
Wow. Well, you never know.
That's
Yeah,
awesome.
that is a song that I didn't like at first.
Lyrics and music or both?
Just kind of both. But
The whole
that,
vibe?
yeah, but that was just by comparison, I'm sure.
Yeah.
At the time, you had the other two and that one. So so I understand how Jay feels. Yeah.
Oh yeah, I'm seeing other people chiming in saying, yeah, it was on the VH3 tour as well.
Yeah.
I don't know. I'm an old guy. I forget stuff.
It can happen.
I just know I was excited when I first heard it live. Yeah, see?
WD 5150, what's up,
WD,
dude?
I love your oil. Good stuff.
Right on, bro.
Yeah.
Okay, thanks, Randy.
Philly 98 show.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll check it. I'll check it out. It'll all come back to me eventually.
Excellent.
Um, Yeah, so I'm ecstatic we get this soon.
Yeah.
More info tomorrow. Official announcement tomorrow, Wednesday.
I'm excited.
Yeah.
So, do you think they were going to remaster 3?
I don't, not right now,
Silence.
but this is gonna this is gonna prove to be very celebrated.
Yeah, this is a big deal. The Hagar.
There is a
fan,
lot of Sammy, yourself, Ed. There is a lot, and all of us, but there is a lot of Sammy era specific fans in the Van Halen world. And this is tomorrow's official announcement is going to be huge. So
Whenever it came to the argument, I never got involved in all that crap because it was bullshit. But I've always stated that first and foremost, I'm a Van Halen fan. If Eddie and Alex are in it, I'm in it. And my first show was Roth, which was incredible, but I just gravitated towards Sammy once he joined, and I'd say I'm if you're gonna go right or left, and Sammy's on the right, then I'm probably a couple notches over to the right. That's all. I don't hate Roth. I just like Sammy's stuff a little more. That's all. That's all it is.
Yeah, that's cool.
He said it.
Oh, he said it before.
He said it. He's
I've heard
always.
this crazy talk before. I'm just kidding. I'm messing with you, bro.
If you look in his drawer, he's only got red bandanas in there.
That's what I heard.
They're all red.
It's all about that Cabo Wabo.
Yeah, I was on the Sammy
Wabo's
Hagar
killer,
mailing.
by the way. Totally
I was on the
killer.
Sammy Hagar mailing list as well, Tony. Back in the day, I was on the Van Halen mailing list, the Sammy Hagar mailing list, and the.
I'm not surprised there, Ed.
Yeah, so I was. I'm considered a redhead. A Sammy Hagar fan is a redhead, so I'm a redhead. So.
Hey, Jay Santiago wants to know the question there, Tony. It's a
Yeah, I
simple
see
yes or
that.
no question. I would. I certainly
Oh,
would.
Jesus. Old English. Wow.
Nice.
All right, so Saturday
Nice,
night, I'm going to show up. Saturday night, tune in. I'm going to show up with a 40 ounce
Oh.
of Old English.
Oh, shit.
I'm going to drink that
Are we
motherfucker right
trying
here.
to set a trend here, or what are we doing?
I don't know. I didn't say it. He said it. I ought to not drink tea and have a big Old English 800.
So
Be the first time.
WD5150 says that the Sammy era remastered CDs were released in Japan in 05. That's correct. The Forever Young series. He said the sound is much better than the originals.
That's good to know. Thanks. Yeah.
I mean, I'm expecting big things with this.
I'm
There
hoping
should be
big
a
things.
serious sonic difference in the remastering of this music. There really should.
I really hope so.
You don't let me forget Charles and Ed, but after we dance later out of trivia, I do want to talk about I want to talk about OU812 and how much I love those songs and how much I want this to happen for that particular album.
Yeah, we do.
And, lately I play a lot of bass. So, hey,
Yeah.
it's all in the boom.
And in the past, when you played it, you had to play the bass over it for yourself, right?
But no, so we'll get into more of OU812 after we come out of trivia. Yeah.
Nice.
Sure.
KXM Rock says it's going to be next Show Me Your Picks going to be Show Me Your 40.
Show me your 40. Well,
I believe that's going to be a theme show. We're going to do a theme show.
That's awesome.
So the Clash put iced tea in Jack Daniels bottles. Okay.
They did that at the US Festival.
So how do you know that
They got called out?
They got caught.
How do
doing
you
it at the US
know
Festival.
that I don't put Jack Daniels in iced tea bottles?
Are you trying to give up the secret, Tony? Now they know. Now it's out. It's out.
The chimp wants to know.
Mm-hmm.
Could
the
be.
Chimp. Yeah. Where's the chimp? I got the chimp.
Oh my God, you do?
Shock the monkey, baby.
He's committed. Fully committed.
Wow. That is incredible.
He's thinking.
He's thinking.
I'm giving him time to think.
Yeah.
Always. Yeah.
That's
Well,
awesome.
the chimp is watching you, so he knows what's in your glass.
Yeah. Nah, he's good though. It's Joe Boo who you got to worry about. He's watching.
Ah.
Joe Boo. Yeah. Don't mess with Joe Boo.
That's the last flipping show the Clash ever played. I was there.
That's
I
right.
got to see the
That
Clash
was
play
the
the last show they ever
That's a good
played.
point.
That was I didn't know that.
Mhm.
Yeah, yeah.
Why? Because they were pissed off about their paycheck?
They were pissed off
They were
at the
pissed off
world.
about a
All
lot
of
more than their
them.
paycheck.
And I'm
Trust
sure
me,
they
I
were
know.
pissed off at each other.
They the
Okay,
second
gotcha.
night they were mocked in front of what I consider to be close to 500,000 people. Okay,
There was a lot of people there.
mocked. They took that check and they put it. Somebody did it. I'd like to know who did it. I'd like to have been in that control room when that little incident occurred. It would have been
Yeah.
priceless. And they put the check up on there and just
Watch their
mocked
set
them.
on YouTube sometime.
Yeah,
It-
yeah,
very,
yeah.
Yeah,
It's all
check
very
it out.
angry.
well documented.
Very angry.
Check it out. Yep.
He flat lost it. You should have seen. Oh my God, he lost it. He was so pissed. His whole band. There was a point where his band was angry with him, and then they kind of got things back together a little bit, and then all of a sudden it went south again. Man, it was crazy. It was crazy. And once they lost the crowd, that shit was over. It was a real negative.
Yeah.
Real negative vibe.
Keith says that the Metal Day lambasted the Clash. Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep. Crazy. Oh my God.
So we're curious, you guys in the chat, of what you want to see out of this remaster. Obviously, OU812 is probably the number one, but what are you guys' thoughts?
Well, just like Ed, that's my first and foremost biggest concern right there, the OU812.
Yep.
And if they did it right and gave us what we want, I'm going to camp out on that for a little while.
Yes, you
So-
did, Ryan. OU812 in the house.
What's
Speaking
going
of
on, Ryan?
Yes.
OU812,
Well,
good to
right
see
there,
you,
brother.
dude. R2 is in here.
Is this like Candyman where you say the word and they show up?
That is pretty cool.
It is.
We just-
One
we-
of my favorite YouTube, two of my favorite YouTube dudes are in the house tonight.
Wow.
My
Isn't that
YouTube
nice?
channels. Yeah.
Very cool.
Good to
Very
see
cool.
you, Ryan. So check Ryan
What's up,
out
Ryan?
on Thursday, 8 p.m. and Sunday, 5 p.m. at OU812 on YouTube. Van Halen at its finest over there.
Best tone I've
Great
ever heard.
tone. Yes, sir. You'll dig it, and I'll meet you over there.
Gotta
Yeah.
love it, baby.
And
Gotta
we'll have
love
a
it.
sandwich. Because that's what I do on Sunday, at least. It always involves food. So
A sandwich and some
while
tea?
his stream, yeah.
Some tea.
Usually, but yeah, good stuff.
Just like I have some coffee.
Actually, you are drinking. What are you drinking tonight? Coffee,
I'm
right?
drinking iced coffee. Yeah.
Iced
I'm
coffee.
not-
Yeah.
A little under the weather, so no Coronas tonight.
I drink iced coffee at any hour of the day or night,
I
dude.
love that stuff.
Love it. Yes, sir.
Love it, man.
People used to make faces at me when I pull into the Dunkin' Donuts and grab an iced coffee when it's 10 below.
Oh,
Outside.
hell
No, I drink iced coffee year round now. They used to never have it year round, but now they do. So it's all I drink is iced coffee when I have one a day usually.
no. Nice.
But
Yeah.
Yeah, me too, money. I drink coffee all day too.
if I did that, I wouldn't be able to sleep.
No, if you do it consistently long enough, the caffeine, I could drink coffee. I'm drinking a Monster right now, and I promise
Yeah,
you,
oh,
when the
God.
show is
You'll-
over within like 45 minutes, I will
You'll sleep?
fast asleep. 'Cause
Really?
I gotta get up in the morning at like 5:30.
I
So,
couldn't.
No, it just affects me differently now.
I would have to take some
accustomed
melatonin or some bedtime Betties or something like that.
Valium or something. Just to get
Yeah, Valium.
No.
Jeez.
Dude, I have no trouble going to sleep. I can
Mhm.
drink coffee in the evening, after dinner, 9 o'clock at night. No worries, weeknight. I have no trouble sleeping.
Yeah.
Believe you me, yeah.
And sweet tea is loaded with caffeine anyway, unless you're drinking.
Oh, yeah.
It is.
So you may as well be drinking coffee if you're drinking sweet tea all the time.
Right.
I drink a lot of
You know.
tea. I try not to overdo it. I try not to.
Yeah. Monique
But
says she'll
you
drink
see me
Starbucks
on
and pass
camera
out.
holding
Yeah,
this all the
absolutely.
time, but
Absolutely.
just because I'm sitting here.
That's funny.
All right, so we got other stuff that we're going to talk about tonight. But so I know I put on the card that we were going to give away a 71D quarter, U.S. quarter, and a million Van Halen dollar bill.
You used to have money.
Dollar, money. Yeah, man, dig it. But I forgot that since last week we're such in a whirl where we're not. I got something better.
Good.
So this is what we're going to play for. We've given away one so far. Jay Turner snagged one Saturday night.
Yes, he
the
did.
First one.
Oh, that's right. He did.
Yes, he did.
Oh, yeah, baby.
So Jay is out there. I'm sure Jay's like
hot off the press.
Hey, I keep it real around here. Don't matter if you win $1 million, win every week. Thank you for being here. That's the other side of it. How you like it?
Cool.
Nice pick.
Nice pick.
All right, so. All right.
I have those, but I'm not giving them away. Tony said keep it wrapped up. Do not take them out. And that's what I'm doing. I got to put these in my vault, and that's it.
But number one, you're dying to open them.
I am.
And number two, you keep holding them, and that stuff's going to fall off.
He's wearing it out.
You're wearing it out. Put it away. Forget about it.
Don't tell me that. All
That's
right.
the whole idea.
I will.
And then in 5 years, you're like, oh, check this out.
Check this out. I'll give all this stuff to my kids. You can't take it with you, right?
I haven't figured out how to yet.
All you got to do is enjoy it while you're living and give it away to everybody when you pass on.
All right, so this is what we're going to do. We're going to proceed to
Good luck, you guys.
Nearly impossible trivia.
Well, that was on this one.
That's right. So, if you are the winner tonight, I hope you are. I hope there is a new winner. So come on. There's an email address down below. Email me your name and address. I'll mail you out that really cool Mammoth guitar pick. Yeah. What have I done here, fellas? Turn the lights off.
What happened?
Oh, there we go. Sorry. Yeah. No. Did I not pay the power bill this month? Wow. Went blank there for a minute. Yeah, so if you are the winner, email me your stuff. I'll mail you out that cool Mammoth pick, some other cool guitar picks, the new Charles Green All Roads guitar pick, the new Ed DeBrill guitar pick, and the HALENVILLE guitar pick, and those that you don't have, and maybe some other cool stuff. It'll be a hooked up
very cool
envelope, hooked up prize pack. I'll take care of you. But I do want you to have this Mammoth pick for tonight.
Charlie
Hey,
S in the chat. Right on,
I
bro.
was just gonna say that, Charles. You
Oh,
beat me to
sorry.
it. That's
All
awesome.
right. So, nearly impossible Van Halen trivia for tonight. I do think that we need exact spelling, guys.
And the whole answer, right?
Yeah.
Be real, watch real close, Ed. We're talking exact spelling here.
Yeah.
Watch your words too, fellas. All right. So, we're going to require exact spelling, not difficult. You know, you went to middle school, right? Okay. Good enough.
Now, here's my issue, guys. Before we play this, I don't
Yeah.
have it written in front of me. Oh, I know the answer, but I don't know how to spell the answer off the top of my head. So
I remember it briefly.
Okay.
I'm just saying, I couldn't
Put it in the private chat, Tony.
Probably be wrong.
I'll be the judge
Okay,
here.
that's what
You'll be the
I
judge?
was getting
Okay.
at.
Yeah.
You know.
All right, cool.
Judge
All right. All right.
here. All right. Let me find the question. All right.
Good try,
Hang
Ben
on a
Tom.
second.
Something
Hang on a
like that,
second.
bro. You're in the ballpark, sort of. Left fieldish, kind of. I got you, Mikey Mojo.
Look at that. Look at that fucking word, huh? That's incredible, Ben Tom. I would have never been able to spell that either. That's a copy paste.
All right, dude. It's in the private chat.
All right, cool.
Oh, thank
Okay.
you, Tony.
Yeah, thank you. We talked about it briefly, but
I might have got it right. You never know. You never know.
maybe.
Very cool, you guys.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, okay. Got it.
BEEEEEZ-MAN. All right. Let's do this.
All right, my money's on
All
R2.
right.
Is he in here? R2's my boy.
Ed,
R2's
you've
a
lost the
serious
past
contender.
2 times betting on R2.
He's a
R2,
long
you
shot.
need to
He's a
win
long
tonight,
shot.
dude.
He always is a contender, though.
Ed's got his chips on you, bro.
What? One day he'll win, and I'll be celebrated because of it. I'll this chip. I'm putting
All
it down.
right. So this question tonight is a Sammy Hagar era Van Halen question. And we're going to run it now, so good luck. The first correct answer. Exact spelling, please. Thank you so much.
Good
Watch
luck,
your
everyone.
spelling, guys.
Yep. Good luck. Nice to see you guys tonight. Hope your week's
you
going
guys
good.
rock.
Have a great rest of your week, too.
R2. No, I'm not R2. Sorry. You got to know this yourself.
All right. One question, one answer, one winner. All right, here we go. Are we ready? Nearly Impossible Van Halen Trivia, August the 8th, 2023. Who provided the audio of the chanting at the beginning of the Seventh Seal from the Balance album? And again, we need exact spelling.
Full answer.
John Deschain. I love you, John.
Yeah. Ryan, that's what I said, too.
Yeah, interesting. That's an interesting answer, Ryan. Joe Hervey. I love it. That's a great answer too, brother. It's not close, you guys.
No hints for the kiddies.
Gotcha.
Pretty Canyon.
all Dave, all night. That's
Lucky
awesome.
Mojo.
Hey, great stuff.
There it is. I
What's
see
going on,
it.
brother?
I see Randy Price.
There it is.
Check his spelling. Make sure the spelling is right, you guys.
It's there.
That's
It's perfecto.
spelling.
Randy Price is
Pretty
the
badass.
winner
Randy Price.
of the Mammoth
Right
pick
there, brother.
tonight. Right on, bro. You done it.
Right on, Randy.
Boom.
Good job, Randy.
Yes,
Not
sir,
too
Randy.
bad, bro.
Nice. He done it.
Jessica Alba. Quentin. That cracks me up every time.
You know, we
Suck
talked
it,
about
Trebek.
this. We talked about this before the show. I never
That's
gave
awesome.
thought of that audio of those monks because we talked here a year or two back with Mike Frazier, who produced the record, and he said that they wanted those sound effects in to make it more darker. And
Right.
so I never gave any thought other than that fact to if I, if it was actually a number of people at once.
It was interesting because I hadn't thought about that in a very long time, but it's on there. There's actually, I don't believe, I think, Ed, we were talking about that with you and Tony. I think it was an wasn't it an MTV? Like
There was they had them live on a show.
Because there was a bunch of those months.
And yes, and live chat helped me out here. I'm sure you guys will know. I knew it was the monks. I mean, back when this all happened, when the album first came out, I was following this shit closely. I knew it was these guys, and I was like, wow, that's kind of odd. That's awesome. These guys can vocalize all this chanting, but they were on an award show or something where all the monks were in the background like a choir, and they played live.
How many of them?
Oh, there must have been 20 to 50 at least.
In my mind, it's like 25, 30, 35, but I haven't seen it.
I forget which award show or what show it was, but I know they were back there chanting, and then Van Halen,
the Metallica Symphony
came out. Yes,
almost. I like that.
Kurt 5150 says that the monks did the chant live, and the guitar sound of the seventh seal scared them, startled them.
Yeah.
That's cool,
yeah.
Kurt. And they couldn't take the volume.
Yeah, you're talking very quiet, introverted human beings.
Yes.
I'm sure.
Yeah, it really bothered them. Yeah, Kurt 51. They ran off the stage. Yeah,
they ran off.
Scared the shit out of them.
Scared and ran off. Yeah.
That was awesome. That is awesome.
You may be right, Keith. It could have been the forum. I saw a live version where they all came on the stage. I don't know where I saw it. I saw it. It might have been YouTube. Might have been.
Oh, it's on YouTube. You'll find. That's where I saw it. I saw it on YouTube. It's just been a long time.
I'm sure I could look it up right now, but I'm on a show, so I can't.
Van Halen has scared a lot of adults in their day. They scared the hell out of my parents, I'm sure.
Yeah, me too. That's funny. So did Ozzy. Who's this guy holding the cross like this?
Your parents asked you that, Ed?
Oh, yeah. What is up with that poster?
Ed was into Ozzy first in his young rock life before Van Halen. So what else did they ask you, Ed?
And once they started seeing these posters of other groups with the long hair and everything, they were questioning my sexuality. And I mean, my dad would walk by my bedroom and poke his head in and just shake his head like, what the F? There was some girls still up there, There was some, I had the Farrah Fawcett.
Did you have the wasp one where you got the blood coming out?
No, I didn't go that far. I wasn't into the heavier stuff. But
Shit, my parents were afraid to go in my bedroom. They couldn't handle it. That's the truth. They couldn't handle it. My dad
Yeah.
would walk in, he'd look at the walls, and he'd
yeah,
have none of it.
they thought I was a Satanist or something. I don't know.
I remember the time we came home from school. I was in high school. And I'm sitting in this chair, and I'm sitting in front of a stereo. The stereo was blasting, and it's as loud as it would go. I had it dimed. And I'm listening to Cat Scratch Fever, and I've got the album open because you open it up, and Ted's sitting there, and the girl's reaching around, scratching him. And I'm sitting there looking at it, and I'm listening to, I think it was Wang Dang Sweet Poontang was the song playing. And my father, I felt a presence behind me, and I the look on my father's face. Oh my God, man! You want to talk about something? The look on his face was, my God, I have lost the boy, and I'll never get him.
That's great.
Priceless.
Awesome.
Priceless.
But yeah, I had some ladies on back then, you had the wallpaper, it looked like crap, the flower or whatever it was. That's not a boy's room. So I covered every part of it from Circus Magazine and Kerrang and Hit Parader and and then posters I bought at the local record store. All my entire bedroom was covered with my own wallpaper.
But what you in fact did, Ed, was you went out and on that wall that you hated, you put little yellow spots about yay far apart that are on that wall and will never go away until you paint it.
That's right. Do you know how many tack holes must have been in that wall?
Oh, mine was
I'm surprised it didn't fall down.
Mine was Kiss with tape everywhere, and as I got older, that became Van Halen.
There you go.
But
I had the Van Halen posters
still
too,
tape though.
Like that one over there. That one was on my wall back then. But now I'm smart. Now I framed it.
That one,
no
if
tax.
You can see that one right there. Hardly the.
Is that the Memorial Day one?
Yeah, that one. That actual one is the one that was on my wall back in the day. Yeah,
I don't know what happened to my originals, but I gave a lot of crap away to my sisters.
My Van Halen wall as a kid consisted of the posters from Van Halen 2. Okay, and then I think, Ed, that one over your shoulder, that one, I had that one up there too.
Mm-hmm.
And I had that one. I had the 84 one up at the
pamphlet one?
Yeah.
From the program?
Yeah, that had them posing on the other side.
Yep, I had that too. Yeah. And all the lights were on the other side, right? All the cans?
Right.
Yep, I had that one.
Yeah, but as I showed on the show, I had I found the David Lee Roth in my high school backpack. I found the David Lee Roth insert poster from Women and Children First, and I held the corners up.
No.
And showed that it had not been opened, not been used. Wasn't on my damn wall.
Wow.
Yeah, no.
That took a lot of intestinal fortitude as a kid.
Yes.
Bro.
No, yes. That poster, I was like, what? I didn't think a whole, but wasn't, girls my age at that time maybe, but.
How many kids in back in the day put Mickey Mantle baseball cards in their bicycle spokes?
Right.
Think about all the cards you had and all the memorabilia you had that you wrecked as a kid, and how much it's worth now.
Nice Mickey Mantle card to put in their tire spokes. Right. Oh, geez, no way, man.
Not a Yankee fan. Maybe a Boston Red Sox fan like myself would have done it, but.
Oh no.
No dudes, what comes to mind when you say that, Ed, was going to school after certain Van Halen concerts and getting so many damn guitar picks the night before at the concert that you pass them out at school almost.
I wish.
And in hindsight, yeah, well, I'll keep this many, but we passed them out, dude.
Should have kept
I
those.
mean, it was, yeah.
You wore the shirt from the night before, and all the kids were like, "Oh, you went to see Van Halen? Holy crap!" Everybody was impressed with that 3/4 sleeve Eagle 1984
It's the greatest
tour shirt.
shirt. It's the greatest Van Halen shirt.
And the painter's cap. You had the painter's cap too.
Yeah.
Back then, those were all the rage. Yep.
I know. I never even then understood. Well, what I mean, I was into hats. I was a young little baseball player then. I mean, what the fuck do I want to wear a painter's hat for? Doesn't even fit good.
They got so popular. I don't know. I had a Celtics one because I was a big Celtics fan, and I wore that like crazy.
Every concert you went to and every game yeah.
It was the thing back then, like Calvaricci's and all that crap. Bugle Boy, all that, all that stuff. That was the style.
Oh, yeah.
Earlier this week, I met somebody who was at the very first Kiss show I was at in '76 in the same building, and then was at the same Boston Van Halen show in '79 also. I thought.
How old were you then, Tony?
Trippy.
Hey, wait,
13,
whoa.
14.
You went to see Kiss in Boston?
No.
Oh, they were at that one though.
I didn't say Boston.
Oh, I thought you said the Boston '79 show.
The band. Boston
Oh,
Van
Boston,
Halen.
the band. Oh,
Yeah, Boston the band.
Oh, okay, gotcha. Sorry.
Yeah.
Just reading the chat.
All righty. Yeah.
You guys are killing me. All right, I'll be back in a second, guys.
Excellent, brother. Excellent. Yeah, my goodness.
I wasn't, because all my friends were all Kiss fans at that age.
It's interesting. I remember the very first Kiss fan in my high school. And he wasn't just a Kiss fan. He was a flipping Kiss nut, to the point where he dressed up as Gene Simmons 3 years in a row. I graduated high school in '79. So in '76, they were a thing. They were huge. He was their biggest fan. I'm trying to remember his name. His name was Donald Robards. Donald, if you hear this out there, brother, I remember you, bro. And
he's talking shit about you, Donald.
Dude, he was the best. His mom was like, and she made costumes, and she made a Gene Simmons costume, the original Gene Simmons. I'm talking about from the early '70s when he looked like a bat from hell.
Yeah,
a demon bat from hell. And he pulled it off. There's a picture of it in my high school yearbook at the Halloween dance. Yeah, Don Robards, man. Kiss. Andy, I saw your comments you wrote, and I went off on a freaking Kiss tangent. I remember the first Kiss fan I ever saw, and his name was Donald Robards, and he's still a fan today. I guarantee if he's still alive, he is still their biggest fan. No doubt about it, man. What a trip, dude.
We were introduced to Kiss. I was during when Kiss Alive came out, the first Alive, and yeah, that was the first Kiss album I ever got.
And he's bringing up Gene Simmons. Gene was their voice. He was their front man for media. He would come out and he went on TV. I remember him going on the Mike Douglas show, and he walks out there dressed as Gene Simmons, as the demon bat from hell. He comes out, he does the tongue. This is in the 70s, you guys.
Yeah, he
shocking?
stayed in character.
He was trying to go take them to the point of like when Wasp was trying to be really, crazy and shit. He was the original. And he came out there. There was Toady Fields was out there, old school Toady Fields. And there was this other guy, old school actor. And here comes Gene Simmons. The look on these people's face was like, they were not only shocked.
Who the hell is this?
They were speechless. And he looks right at Toady Fields and he does the tongue to her. He just like that. And look, her eyes got this big. It's on YouTube. You should check it out.
To me, the best part of that is when that lady looks up at Mike Douglas like, "What the fuck you booking guys like this?"
What the hell is this?
It was shocking. The world was going straight to hell. That was the mainstream's. It was just crazy, man. It was crazy. He was so good at working the media in the early 70s, in the mid 70s. It was 75, 76. I think it was like 76 is when I remember that. It might have been 75 even. Wow.
That Mike Douglas showed clip that you're talking about is from 1974.
Oh man,
74, even earlier. There you go, bro.
Yeah. That's around Hotter Than Hell time. But he made everybody uncomfortable.
Oh yeah.
There.
She goes, "What are you?" And he looks at her and he goes, "I'm a demon bat from hell." It was great. Just great. The best, man. They don't make them like
They
that.
didn't know what to do because there was such a low-key, kind of conservative sort of, show. And all of a sudden, who's this guy? What the hell?
Yeah.
It was weird. The 70s were a really weird time, man. There was a lot of stuff going on, depending where you are. Like New York, the whole New York Dolls thing, the whole glam thing was a thing. Punk rock was a thing. It was huge in the 70s, late 70s, 75, 76, 77. Sex Pistols, Black Flag.
Well, so Charles, you're talking about Kiss though. So you got to remember though their timeline, that, but for people like me and Ed, we're the same age. When Alive came out, I was 10 years old.
Yeah, me too.
And there is an army of us this age who fell in love with Kiss
at 10 years old
at that time. Yeah.
That's fantastic.
Those shows in those days were, they used to say, just kids and their parents. It was like going to the circus,
See, I was big into Elvis at 10 years old. Elvis had just passed away. I was already big into him before that. But my cousin Mike introduced me to Kiss. He had the Kiss Alive album, and I was sleeping over his house or whatever. We were playing downstairs, and that's where the stereo system was with the wood panelings and all that fun stuff. And he put this album on. I'm like, what the hell is this? And he goes, "Oh, it's Kiss." I'm like, "Kiss what?" He goes, "No, Kiss, just Kiss." And he showed me the album. I'm like, holy fuck, look at these guys. And, here I am, 9, 10 years old. I'm looking at this, and I'm like, this is like superheroes. This is like Superman, Spider-Man, all that stuff. And he put the record on, and I'm like, wow, this is unbelievable. But I still liked Elvis better. And I never got into the Kiss, Aerosmith, Zeppelin, any of that stuff.
Probably because of your age, Ed.
And Elvis
still was huge.
I still loved Elvis. I'm like,
he was killer. His movie career was.
I'm like, these guys are cool. This is different, but I still like Elvis.
Charles.
Yeah, my parents loved Elvis. That's all I listened to as a kid.
But 9 or 10 years old, you were talking about when you were like 9 or 10, right, Ed?
Yeah.
Still a young age, man.
Yeah,
that's still a young age.
When I was 9 years old, Kiss in school, at home, Kiss was everything.
Yeah.
Exactly. Like I said before, I was in grade school. I had an Elvis belt buckle, and there were kids there that had Kiss shirts, Kiss belt buckles, and all that stuff, and they're like, Elvis, what's wrong with you? And
Right.
I'm like, I don't know. I like Elvis. I don't
Well,
know. What do you want?
for a lot
I didn't get
of
beat up for
us,
it, but
for a lot of us, where I'm going with this is a lot of people, most people who got into rock music at our age got into Kiss, obviously. And
Mhm.
then they graduated to Van Halen.
yeah.
So that is the for everybody my age, that's almost how it went.
Um, a couple of people in the chat have made comments talking about their stage show. Nobody had seen anything like that. They didn't
No.
just set the bar; they
They
reinvented
set the
the
bar for
wheel.
what going to concerts was
Right.
They
as far as
reinvented
the
the
stuff
wheel.
they did. Yeah.
Their
It became
stage show, the guitars that they're. I don't know if you guys remember or not, but let me take you back. Paul Stanley would stand in the middle of the stage by his microphone with no guitar, and a guitar, a V, would fly through the air from a roadie. He would toss it and launch a $2,500 V to Paul. He would throw his arm up, and many times he would throw his arm through the fucking strap and it would fall onto him. That's how good they were. I
wow.
shit you not. In those days, that's how good they were. They were young, strong, and fucking ready to rock. Their
So
stage show was incredible.
it would fall onto him, and he would stop playing
He
right
would
away.
throw his arm up and he would throw
Like
it through
it
the
was-
strap, and many times he didn't have to catch
Wow.
it and adjust it. They would throw that thing on like that. Their show was so well choreographed. Guys who were there remember. You'll remember. And I'm talking late 70s, 77, 78.
So wasn't Alice doing his thing at the same time?
Yeah, he was. Alice Cooper. We're talking about Alice
yeah,
Cooper?
yeah, Alice, yeah.
A lot of people say that that Kiss kind of, I've heard it said that Kiss emulated themselves after Alice Cooper.
Well, I'm sure
I
they
believe that to a
stole.
certain point, the whole original shock rock.
But Kiss took it to a different level.
Well,
I don't know about that because Alice has always been a vaudevillian. He hasn't changed his
Yeah,
style, but Alice
right.
was just
But
as big in production. I remember when Welcome to My Nightmare came out and Alice Cooper Goes to Hell in like 1978. I think is when that tour came out. It was as big as a Kiss show, just didn't have the pyrotechnics.
Exactly. That's what I'm saying. Kiss took it to
And
another level with the pyro.
Alice, at that time, Alice Cooper had a older audience like him or older, and wasn't. That's why, the Kiss kids.
He was on fucking stage and he had a huge tarantula spider that came out onto the stage and fucking ate him on stage. Okay,
I've never been to an
because
Alice
he used to
show.
guillotine his head off. That was the 70s, man.
Yep.
Shock rock. He set the bar, but Kiss took that and took it to another level. Really
Young
did.
blood.
So, you kid.
Young bloods in the
So, Tony.
house tonight. Oh,
Didn't you want-
812. Oh shit! All right.
Didn't you want to say something about this?
Yeah. So I really hope, it is my wish, that of this box set that we're about to hear about tomorrow, that the bass crunches as much as, at least, as it did on Carnal.
Okay.
Okay, yeah, that'd be cool.
Look, we may have to do a listening party for this.
I think
I
so.
mean,
This is a listening party. We've only been waiting how many years, guys? How many years?
Well, we have to do a listening party for this too.
Well,
when you listen to a remastered, you have to take into consideration what you're listening it on, okay? And some you barely notice. For OU812, I want it to be a big noticeable difference
Yeah.
in the bass.
I hear you there.
That is my my wish. I want to hear it, and I want to rediscover OU812. Yeah, that's what I hope happens.
Can you imagine Mine All Mine with some decent bass? I mean, that would be great. That's a great song. I mean, that starts off the album.
I can imagine it, but
I might even like it then.
I want to hear it.
Yeah, you might even
like it. Hey, Jay Santiago, you be well, brother. Rock on,
Jay,
man.
see you, dude. Good to see you, bro.
Little black and blue would be even blacker and bluer.
I know. But, so, at the time, we loved it.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
When the shakeup happened and, the whole year and a half of the record and tour 5150, and we,
You're on that high from the 5150.
We were ready for a new Van Halen offering.
Sophomore album.
And we
so
got it. And they announced it, and it came out in spring, and it had a big tour, the Monsters, and it was very exciting. Great songs on the record.
And it was a little nod to David Lee Roth, See Them and Smile.
Well, but
so to speak.
We really, to appreciate it for what it is and to notice things, we didn't notice about the production until years later, or really didn't give a shit until years later, It did. I always passed it off as just what I was listening to at the time, I need to clean the heads in my stereo, whatever, it sounds not like good as this, like, how some you put on back in the day and you go to about 8 and it's still more and you can go a little more and it sounds crisp. 1984 sounded like that.
Yeah.
I can say that.
Yep.
And some you go up, the first 2 white lines are like that. The first 2 or 3 Kiss are like that, where it's like, you go to, you're at 7 and you're like, struggling.
I got you. I got you.
Yep.
Yeah. But I do hope that it does sound much better, and we'll say it like this, to where you can fucking hear Mike's bass. How's that? All right.
Or Eddie's bass.
I think Big Tom called it.
All right. I'm vented. I've vented. All right. That's enough.
Are you off your soapbox now?
I am. All right.
You can get back on it if you got to. It's okay.
Right. No, it's
I'm just expecting big things out of this. It better be something. Going to all this trouble to do all this, they had to have addressed those issues. I would certainly hope they did.
All right, so Charles, you spend the first $100 and tell us how it is.
I want to hear bass. Everyone in the chat talking about songs and bass is non-existent. There's no bass on the whole flipping album. Although, interesting enough, Mine All Mine, I really liked the song, and if they didn't change the bass, it'd be probably one of my most.
What's up, Joe?
Right.
The album, I would be okay with that, because it's just such a killer fucking song. But I'm expecting it. I'm thoroughly expecting it. I'm sure they've addressed those issues. They had to. Yeah,
AFU Naturally Wired, that might be pretty good with some bass. Who knows? We'll see.
Absolutely. There's only so many instruments there.
Right.
Let's look at this possibility too, as I think I love the way the guitar tone for the Balance album. I love that tone. I love the production. It's nothing wrong with it. I'm curious as what it's gonna do to the Balance listening experience. Yeah.
I really love the Balance album. And I had a stepson. I bought a shirt for him He wore it to school and he got sent home
Oh wow.
because of that.
Yeah.
They didn't like it at the school.
Mm.
But I thought that was
You
funny.
didn't stir up some
I was
Van Halen
laughing.
controversy, did you?
I was
That would
laughing.
have been a damn video right there, Ed.
He's like, dude, I got sent home. I'm like, oh, sorry. But yeah, balance. Yeah, you're right, Tony. I think there's a few gems in here that could be, sound a little better, redone. That was a powerful album. I really liked it. It was one of my
Yeah.
favorite semi-era albums.
I'll tell you, it used to not be near the top of my Van Halen favorites list for a long time. I still loved it just fine.
Yep.
But after we spent a bunch of time doing a show a couple of years ago on the Balance album, and ever since then, I just love it. It's I love it.
Yeah, I kind of liked the direction they were going into at the time, and fuck was a good. I like saying that. Fuck was a good album too. And obviously we got Pound Cake out of it, and a lot of other gems. And that's gonna sound amazing remastered, because it already sounds amazing to me. Right, Charles?
I'm laughing at what Christopher Silva wrote because I was going to say something to that effect about 20 minutes ago, and I just let it go. And then Christopher, who we share a birthday with, we could be brothers. I'd be totally
Happy
okay
birthday!
with it.
Wow.
Happened to
whenever that
mention
is.
that, and I'm just laughing about it. Can I read it? I'll just read it.
Go ahead.
God, they don't have to fuck with the first 6 albums to make them sound better. Whew! He went there, guys.
He did. And right on.
They did fuck with
goodness.
the first.
See, I wasn't gonna.
They did fuck with the first 6
I
albums.
wasn't gonna mention that though.
They did, but
They
still,
did.
though.
I know what
anyway,
he's saying. We all know what he's saying.
We're having a really good laugh, and nice. Anything Eddie and Alex is okay with me, you guys. You know how I roll.
Hey, Joe, what's up? I don't know who Joe is, but hi.
Hey, Joe. Welcome to Halenville, brother.
New guy.
Welcome, dude.
Very cool. Very cool.
Yeah, so
Nice.
we'll all be waiting for, I would expect, probably here on the East Coast, something around lunchtime. So, yeah.
This is going to be a lot of fun. There's so much
We
Van Halen.
shall hear
My
about
goodness.
it.
We're on like Van Halen overload.
I know. So
What is this,
About
like the year
time.
of Van Halen?
I hope everybody is enjoying their new copy of Mammoth 2.
Oh, yeah.
Look, another celebration is I think it's the hardest song he's ever done, him or his band. My God, he doesn't have to get any heavier than that. That vibe right there.
It's great.
I love it. I feel the vibe. I love it.
You
I
can
absolutely
feel it.
love it. I feel it. He's onto something, guys. He's evolving. Hell, his new album 2 is out. What's it been, 4 days now? Shit.
Yeah.
I can't wait to see what's next. I just think they need to add a couple of shows somewhere in the north. Like, here's what we need. Okay, Perfect World, Halloween Miracle. We need at least one show in North Carolina somewhere, either where Tony is or where I am, so we can see them here. And then another one added for South Carolina, so we can jump down there, hook up with Ty Price, and maybe a few others of you guys out there, and we could have us some Van Halen moments live. That's what I want.
Yes.
Because me and Tony, we're gonna have to make choices here. We're gonna have to like travel across the country and shit to see Van Halen. Roanoke, Virginia, or is it Richmond?
That was last night, Charles.
It was last night. Three. Well, no,
You
that's
missed
okay
it.
because it's 3 to 4 hours from him, 3 to 4 hours from me. We're ironically about the same distance from there because we're at similar.
All right,
points.
so
Yeah.
We had to let that go.
let's look so you can catch Mammoth out there on the Metallica tour. Yep.
St. Louis, Phoenix, Detroit,
Montreal coming up, Arlington, LA, Phoenix.
Next year in Foxborough.
Yeah, or to go see Mammoth, you can see them out there with these dudes.
Yep, there you go.
And those dates,
I would
and
love to
that's
see
going
that.
on right now as well. So find
be
you a
awesome.
date near you there and go see Mammoth WVH.
So Foxwoods in Connecticut would be the closest to me. And that's what Brendan was talking about too. And that's what, I can't even read it. Is that September 12th?
I thought you said you already got something from
I
SRO. You put
No,
up a post saying you did.
No, I was thinking about going to the Boston show on the following tour where he's headlining.
You mean
at TD Garden? Yeah, that tour with Nita Strauss.
That way you can see the whole show, see his full set.
Yes. So
I wouldn't think about it. I would make a move. Brother.
I know. So
Yeah.
November 15th in Boston. Yeah, I think I'm going to make a night of that. I might even take the next day off, which I have to nowadays because I'm an old guy.
Jeff K, welcome, brother. It's good to see you, man.
If you think too much, Ed, not get a ticket.
Yeah, that's true. You're right.
So, yeah.
I know.
Jeff K snagged his tickets.
Just do it, right?
Go walk the walk, baby.
And if it was you, you'd be buying them right away because Boston is 25 miles away from me.
The first time my eyes laid eyes on them, I would have. Mm-hmm. Yeah, dude.
It's general admission, so hopefully, yeah.
Don't wait too long, Ed.
I won't. I'll get a couple tickets.
Gonna be sold out if it's a little room, bro.
Yeah, I don't know how big it is. It's not a big nightclub. It's part of the TD Bank North, Boston Garden.
Yeah.
It's a club inside of that facility. So.
Right. All right.
Yeah, guys, Jeff K got his WVH tickets in November, so he's going to catch them. That's awesome.
Awesome. Good for you, man.
I'm still checking the...
Oh, today? Wow, good for you.
I'm still checking the WVH site every day for new and added dates in there. And so they'll, as they march across the land, they'll be adding some dates in.
Hey, where's Ben Tom? Where are you located? Where's Ben Tom located?
PA.
Oh, yeah. PA. Okay.
Yeah. So Tony, Mr. Soba, I'm gonna read it. I'll tell you what, Charles and Tony, you make your way to Detroit, and the tickets are free on me. He knows ahead of 313 Entertainment. See, Mr. Soba, you rock.
I might take a plane. I might take a plane with you guys and go out there.
My goodness, man. See, now, I would love to take a road trip. I really would. I love doing that stuff, guys. Just works really compressing us right now. So taking a couple of days off I can't do it. That's why we didn't. That's one of the reasons.
Not this time of year. No.
I would have missed too much.
I want to go see Mammoth the old-fashioned way. I want to get in my damn car, and I want to drive to the concert.
An hour or so, maybe. Yeah.
And maybe eat something after the show and go home.
Yeah.
I hear you. Mm-hmm. I hear you.
So let's let me give you guys a couple of announcements.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Damn.
That's it.
So, all right. First, hope your summer's going cool.
Hell yeah.
Nice. Very nice.
Hope your
Love it. Love
hope
it.
your vacations have been fabulous, and I'm sure you're just getting back to reality if you've been vacationing. That's usually what happens in August is
Yeah.
you're back, and then school starts the minute later, you know. But
Yeah,
yeah,
pretty
hope
much.
you are enjoying your summer. I certainly am here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We
All
got a break
right.
in the heat this last week. It's been like
Yeah.
100 flipping degrees here, you guys. I mean, ridiculous. And this last week has
Yeah.
been like really kind of nice.
Yeah, us too. Yeah. A little rain today, but that's all right.
Yeah.
So, upcoming here on the channel, let me give you guys some heads ups here. First of all, before we go any further about next week's show and this weekend show, things are brought to you in part by this fine company, Legend Guitar Picks. Greg,
Good.
Very good.
he will certainly hook you up. You got a guitar pick, design, logo, color, shape, texture, style. Hit him up. Links are down below. You'll find very conveniently, I hope. And okay, so look tomorrow for a big, huge announcement from the Van Halen camp. Okay. It'll be all over your inner Google here. And it'll be coming
Inner
at you
Google?
from
It's
every
a Google?
it'll be
Inner
coming
Google?
at you from every angle.
Inner
Every
Google.
angle. It'll come at you from every group and every
The
chat
interwebs.
and every. So get ready tomorrow.
I'm not dropping this inner Google thing, guys. This is. I love it.
That was awesome.
All right, so this weekend, if you come back here, we put iced tea in Jack Daniels bottles sometimes on Saturday, but on Wednesday sometimes we put Jack Daniels in iced tea bottles.
Gotta mix it up.
No, Tuesday, Tony. Tuesday.
Sorry.
Tuesday.
See? Told you.
Well,
Right.
that would be Wednesday. Would be under the bus at 9 o'clock, guys.
That's
and
not a bad
that's
place to be either.
That's
That is
definitely when
not
I
a
put
bad
my
place to
JD
be.
in my tea. Yeah. On
That-
Well, that's what I
Wednesdays.
need to drink when I'm watching Under the Bus. Those
Yeah, no,
guys will keep
'cause
you
they-
moving, bro.
Because they
That's
put you
right.
under the bus.
Don't
and
make
you
a
need a drink.
sandwich. If you blink, you will miss it. Did you see Jay with his little head opening on the show? I guess it was 2 weeks ago.
Yeah, it was.
It was hilarious. I was cracking up.
All right.
So Saturdays.
So this weekend we're going to be talking about the Pretenders.
Nice.
You come back.
Great band.
Very interesting band too. That's gonna be a
Yes.
good show. Chrissy Hine.
Yep.
I got a Chrissy Hine story. I'll tell a Chrissy
Oh.
Hine story if that's okay.
Oh, that's awesome.
So we are talking the Pretenders this Saturday night, and you'll see a lot of Pretenders guitar picks, drumsticks too.
And a story by Charles.
Some cool
Yeah,
drums.
Chrissy Hine story. Whiskey Go.
Martin Chambers sticks, dudes. Yeah, I got some coolness for the Pretenders, and that's going to be a fun show. We invite all of you to join us. We tend to be prim and proper here on Tuesday.
We're
But-
prim and proper tonight, really?
compared to Saturday.
Oh, okay. Yeah, you're right. Okay.
Yeah, so we sometimes we have a little fun. You know, you have to pardon us. I have to wake up and look and see how many copyright strikes I've received overnight, and
It happens.
wiping the caked residue off of. Never mind.
Don't get detailed.
I try to
Sand
use
and
less profanity on Halenville than I do on Show Me Your Pick. I hope you guys have noticed.
beach
Why the fuck
sand is
not?
all it is. Margarita salt, beach sand. It ends up. Yeah. Right on. But that's Saturday. And a whole lot more on Saturday, too. So this Saturday, putting it out there that this doesn't happen to me every week, but it's damn sure going to happen this Saturday night here. If you join us, not only will you see us talking about the Pretenders and all of their glory,
What else is happening?
I am going to have a new guitar day.
Darn Skippy.
Holy crap! Really?
Saturday night. Yes, I am. So we'll incorporate that at some point with Saturday's
That's
fun
awesome.
and festivities. Yeah. A little unboxing action.
Excellent.
With
Oh,
a new
yeah.
guitar day.
Love it. Love
Saturday night. Yeah.
Love it.
So
Nice.
yeah, so come back here on Saturday.
Now,
and
are you
hang out
gonna?
again?
Are you just gonna show off? Or are you gonna plug in?
I don't know. I don't know. I do have a cord long enough. I've discovered that.
Ah.
I do.
And you have an amp
And I
nearby?
can crank it up loud enough in there too. I've discovered this.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
All right.
So, but we may give too many hints. I'm not letting the cat out of the bag on what it is.
We know, but we're not telling.
Some people have speculated, but it is in fact a new guitar day for me this Saturday, August 12th, right
Excellent.
here live. Lucy
Excellent.
says, huh?
Love it. Love it. Love it.
All right. And so a sneak peek just out of the gate, out of the bag. We brought you this yesterday afternoon. So next week here on the show, we have a special guest in the house, and we're going to be talking about a great subject and another box set.
Holy crap!
You ready to see this?
Yes.
Yeah,
Bring it,
holy
baby,
crap,
bring it.
Batman. Holy crap. Check it out. So, we're going to be talking about the Starfleet. With Johnny B Guitars, too, is going to be in the house with
Love
us.
it when
Johnny
Johnny
B.
comes on. He is so
Yeah.
interesting. He is
I love
so
his look.
interesting.
I like that logo.
Yeah, he's a great dude. He's just gotten this reissue himself.
He's kind of a Van Halen nut too.
He is.
Yeah.
He's
Don't
a
know.
huge Van Halen.
Yeah, I remember him
he's
from
been on.
what, New Year's Eve.
So
Yeah.
he's been on a couple of times. He did the Shark show with us, and he's done a couple.
He's the guy with
others.
the mustache.
No.
What do you mean no?
That's just his avatar. But
That's what I'm
he
saying.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
On Facebook. The
Anyway,
Yeah. I'm sorry, Ed. You're right.
Anyway.
Absolutely right.
Anyway, he was with us New Year's Eve, yes. And he'll be with us next Tuesday night right here. Can't wait. Hope you join us. We're talking Starfleet. Did you get the box set, the reissue?
I have not. I should.
Nope.
I think I will now.
So that's next Tuesday with Johnny B Guitars. I know Jay Turner in the chat. He recently got the
Oh, we did.
reissue of the Starfleet. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's great.
Very cool. Very cool, man.
Yeah. So that's next week. But yeah, so everybody, we're going to wind things down. Thank you for being here. Subscribe to the channel if you're not already. Thank you for that. Leave a thumbs up here on the video if you would on your way out. And tomorrow when you're online, share this video over on your favorite social media site and say, give these guys a look. Thank you for doing that too. I certainly
Very cool.
appreciate that. Thank you so much.
Oh,
All
hey,
right.
Joe was taking off. I meant to give him a little shout out, tell him take care.
Joe, thanks for being here, dude.
Right
Good
on,
to
Joe.
see you,
See you,
man.
Joe.
Yeah. So everybody, thanks for watching. Have a great rest of your week. Stay tuned tomorrow for the official word on this box set. The 4 Sammy era albums remastered plus a 8-song bonus track album. Yeah. Excited. All righty. All right. I guess that is going to wrap it up. Any last words for him, Charles Green?
Hey, I think it's a year of Van Halen, you guys. My goodness. You know what? This is Halenville. Around here, doesn't matter if you go north, south, east, or west. Every single road is going to lead you straight to Van Halen, you guys. Enjoy the rest of your week. Do something nice for someone for no reason whatsoever. You'll feel better, I promise. Rock on, you guys. Love you. Take care. Oh, that's just wrong. That's just,
I've fallen and I can't get up.
oh, hey, Tony. Tony.